Welcome back all my dear students for our virtual classes. My dear students, in the previous video we have learned the topic and that is petroleum. Okay, and into that we have seen how does it form, which are the different uses of petroleum. Okay, we have seen that and we have completed that point, and we have also learned that petroleum is a non-metallic minerals. Okay, now in this video we have to learn the last point of our lesson. After that this lesson number 3 will over. Okay, so now the last point that we have to learn is conservation of coal and petroleum. Okay, conservation of coal and petroleum, that is the last point we have to learn. Conservation of coal and petroleum. Okay, so this is the last point of our lesson. After this lesson will over. Conservation of coal and petroleum. My dear students, we have already learned that coal and petroleum are the example of non-metallic minerals. These are the non-metallic minerals, which coal and petroleum. So the point is conservation of coal and petroleum. Now conservation means what? Protection. Conservation means what? Protection. Conservation means what? Protection. Protection of coal and petroleum. Now listen it. Coal and petroleum is very important natural resource that we get in the nature, that we get in the environment. Okay, so coal and petroleum, these are the natural resources, and these natural resources are very important for us. Okay, and these resources are limited in the nature. Okay, their presence, their quantity is very less. It is very limited in the nature. Okay, these natural natural sources like coal and petroleum, they are very limited. Okay, their what can we say? Their number or their quantity is very limited in the nature. So it is our responsibility to conserve this natural resource, because if we did not conserve it, if we continuously use it, it will one day it will come that it will over very soon from the earth. It will completely vanish from the earth's surface. So it is our responsibility to conserve, to protect this natural resource, coal and petroleum. So now what we should have to do to save or to protect this coal and petroleum? So some of the points we should do to conserve these non-metallic minerals. First point is we should use public transport. We should use public transport like buses and train. If we have bike or car, we should not use it for more time. Sometimes we should use public transport like buses and train whenever it is possible. Whenever it is possible, we should use public transport like buses and train. So it can conserve the petrol and diesel. Okay, after that, for short distance, suppose distance is very less, then don't use your bike or car. Either walk or ride bicycle. have to use on place of car and vehicle whenever it is necessary. Okay. And for short distance, suppose we want to go near, so we should have to walk or we should have to ride bicycle. Okay. Second point is switch off the light, switch off the light or electronic devices when not in use. Okay, so suppose electronic devices are there, lights are there, so we should have to switch off it. If it is not in use, we should have to switch off it, because it will conserve the electricity, it will conserve the coal which is used for producing the electricity, it will be conserved. So that's why we should have to switch off the light or electronic devices when it is not in use. Okay, after that we should have to use alternate sources of energy. We should have to use alternate sources of energy like solar energy, wind energy, hydropower. These kind of sources of energy we should have to use. Okay. After that, we should maintain and service. We should maintain and service the vehicles regularly. Okay, because if we service to our vehicles regularly, it will reduce the consumption of fuel like petrol and diesel. So these are some of the points that if we did it, then we can conserve the natural resources, coal and petroleum. First is, we should use public transport on place of car or our bike. Okay, whenever it is possible, we should use them. And suppose short distance is there, we should have to walk, or we should have to use, or we should have to ride bicycle. After that, we should have to switch off the lamps and electronics devices when it is not in use. It will be very useful or beneficial for the conservation of electricity. After that, we should use alternate sources of energy like hydropower, wind energy and solar energy. And the last point is, we should have to maintain and service to our vehicles regularly, because if we did the servicing of our vehicles regularly, it will reduce the consumption of fuel like petrol and diesel. Okay, so these are some of the points. So by using this, we can conserve petrol and diesel or crude oil. But if we did not do it, very soon these natural resources which are very important for us, it will be vanished completely from the earth's surface. So it is our responsibility to conserve these natural resources. Okay, so today here we have completed our lesson number 3, rocks and minerals. Only 4 lessons have remained now. Okay, so I hope you understood this point well, and I hope that you have noted down all these points that I have written on the blackboard. Okay, if not, please note down all the points. Okay, so now next lesson we will start in the next video. So lesson number 4 we will start in the next video. So up to that time, stay safe, stay healthy at your home. Thank you and see you in the next video.